Alrighty, we are live. Hello everybody and welcome back to Gaming with Gyozaplanet, with the host Gyozaplanet. Hello, that's me. Yeah, welcome back to HAWKED, the PvPvE everyone extraction shooter. Currently undergoing invasion, robot invasion. Yeah, so we're back. I've been playing this, ironically, a pretty surprising amount. Mainly because there's new quests and everything. Also because the new season is pretty fun. I do like the new changes and everything. Specifically this, what you call it? Class card system, actually. This right here, this entire system is probably like the biggest selling point, and it's the reason I've come back. Because one of the problems with the original game when it launched is that a lot of the well, there's a lot of power discrepancy, aka inequality, between the artifacts. Some of them, for example, I'm going to go over here. Some of them, like, what would be an example? Where is it? This thing, the dual Edgend, is a, it gives you bonus 10% melee damage per charge, and you get more damage if you don't have any weapons. That's nice and all. In theory, that's plus 20% melee damage if you have 0 guns. Problem is, melee damage only does like 16 damage, and even if you upgrade it, I don't think the boost goes higher than like 20%, so that you would be doing like 25 per hit. And you're also left with literally no range option, minus a 20 damage slingshot, which is not great. So it was like, and even the like legendary effect, which is you get healing from all bonus melee damage you do, that'll only be like 5-6 healing. That's really not much when a good amount of the like some machine guns and stuff can deal like 100 plus damage in like just a couple of bullets. So it was very niche. However, other ones, and like when I mean niche, I mean highly unpopular. Actually, I'll show off the melee damage right here. So 16. So it's a 3-hit combo, 16, 16, 20. Yeah, as you can see there, it takes 2 combos and then a bit of change. Or if you do a running attack, and you hit the running attack, it's 35. Which reduces it... No, never mind, you still need to do a full combo. Oh, right, it's because I hit it with a, whatchamacallit, slingshot shot. So that's really not great in almost all cases and in almost all fights. It's simply not worth the while. However, another one that was incredibly popular back then was, where is it? I know I have a copy. No. No. What the? I could have sworn I had one. Basically, what the heck? I could have sworn I had one. It's not this one. It's not this one. It's the one that looks like a mask. This one, Elder's Mask. So, this one, what it does is that when you aim down sights with a weapon, you get a mask over your face that has 50 durability points. So basically 50 hit points, and it recharges when it's not active. Which basically means that you can't get, like, you have an extra 50 health in a fight if your opponent is aiming for headshots. 50 health is my entire shield down there in the bottom left. You basically get double that. Yeah, it's insane. Especially if you have it higher tier, I think it gets more health. The actual size of it gets bigger. So, like, it means that less of your body itself, you'll be taking less body damage because it just gets redirected to the head. Like, to the head, and then the head damage is getting negated by the mask. And then the mask recharges faster. So, yeah, it was really strong, and almost everybody was running it because, well, it was a lot of extra health at effectively 0 cost or downside to you. And what that meant is that if you go back and you like watch some of my older HAWKED gameplay, pretty much everybody I dated who had the exact same loadout, or either exact same loadout or pretty much the exact same loadout. It usually tended to be like, yeah, it was the same 3 and then the like actual like equipment here. So I can't. Okay. Yeah, these two, they're called the gears would change, but the artifacts would be pretty much exactly the same. And then boosters, but I don't know. You can't really see boosters, and they're kind of negligible in reality. But yeah, so caused a lot of power discrepancy, and also just made it didn't really make it fun because it was basically you're in the meta or you just lose every fight. Class cards change that because what they do is they kind of make preset playstyles. Let's say, for example, I want to use the mask one. Where is it? I think it's with this. No, it would be you. Yeah. For example, so this character right here, Eclipsa, has what I would call a very good sniper or like damage focused uh, thing. You've got the Raptor, which is good for spotting enemies. The invisibility thing, which is good for escaping enemies or getting to high ground unnoticed. Bonus damage when aiming down sights. The mask I talked about, and this new one, where basically the higher you are compared to an enemy, the more damage you do. And so, basically, the entire premise of this character is you want to be using long-range weapons, ideally something like a sniper rifle, at high altitudes, like on top of mountains and such, and going for headshots because, as you can see, bonus damage for an empowered shot, which is from this thing, is increased to 30% when hitting weak spots. That means you're dealing 130% damage, which is it's a lot actually. I think that's enough for certain weapons like the supernova laser gun to I mean it's still one shot headshots, but if assuming they have like bonus shield, it lets you do that. However, the thing is, you have to use these. You have to use these very specific equipments. That means you can't use, for example, um, like you can't use something like the Doomerang or actually, what would be a good example of one that would be really far too strong with this? Maybe the Devoider, actually, because A, it reduces maximum health of the enemy, and B, it 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 basically locks enemies in place. So what you could absolutely do, well, yeah. Let's assume we wanted to use this character, and we liked all the artifacts, but we don't like the gear, and we want something more powerful. For actual equipment here, well, what we could use is the boombox because that lets us run around faster. The echo pulsar because that shows off enemies so we can predict where they are and then shoot them. Bangomatic, nah, not sure. Ammo's nice, but the flare gun actually would be incredibly powerful because it's infinite ammunition, healing, and grenades. Hit flask because it's health and healing on the go. Loaded D20 for stuff, etc. Point is, a lot of powerful equipment. However, if I go back, okay, so I don't actually have these equipped, so I can't do that. But let's say, for example, I want to use the Bushmaster, and I don't like the kickback coin. I want the Veteran's Blade instead for bonus damage. Well, I can't actually do that. I swap over to the generic one, where I just do bonus traverser, so that's like your default, offhand weapon. It's increased by 25%. That means when I'm using these class cards, I have to use the preset things. And this is really good, because what it means is that if you have very, very strong artifacts, like, if you want to use, let's say, for example, this playstyle, the Bushmaster, is an ambush playstyle. The idea is you use either invisibility or the little bush costume to sneak up / wait for enemies, and then ambush them because you deal bonus damage on your first shot, and you've got a reduced recoil from the effect of the bush disguise guy. And also because the blue artifact that I have there, if I aim down sights for long enough, I deal bonus damage. So the idea is you lie in wait for somebody, and then you hit them, you deal bonus damage on your first shot, you get reduced recoil, you spot them, because that's what the second artifact does, and then you can use the kickback coin, which is my first gear, to shoot them if they go around a corner or something. And that's really good. However, thing is, this was more or less my the exact loadout or series of equipment I was using previous season, and I would consistently die. However, and I suppose the power of this loadout, I'm calling it loadout, but it's this combination of equipment, is that each one isn't is like each one is pretty powerful. For example, the one where you deal bonus damage when aiming down sights for a certain time, that one's really strong. It's always going to be strong. Increased damage is just inherently a good thing to have. But the thing, like kind of like the Warden class one, which is the okay, hold on. I need to blow up those robots, but I need a gun first. So. Okay, stop moving. There we go. So, yeah, even though each one of these might not be very individually powerful, there you go. Nice. Well, I'll take the submachine gun. That's nice. Each one of them isn't necessarily inherently powerful. For example, the bush one, it's nice and all, but all it does is that, like, if you're not using it to its full effect, it does absolutely nothing. Like, it needs a specific condition to trigger, is a good way to put it. However, when used together, and especially with the special effect of this class, it makes a cohesive, like, set of abilities that all of them pair together very well. And it means that, well, even though each one of those said artifacts or like the gears here aren't necessarily very strong on its own, if you just like look at it and compare it to like something else, it's still very strong. What it also means is that you can have more strong artifacts, like kind of one of them is the mask one. You can have it be with something like the sniper class, and it's actually okay to have that, because even though like they haven't changed at all, it's still as strong as it was before. What's changed now is that the effects it's with, you're forced to use them. Right, hold on, I'm gonna eliminate this person or entity, I suppose. He's not really a person. He's a giant lizard monster. Nice try. Bum, 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 bum. This is a terrible idea, quite frankly. But, nice. And I don't even get the ammo I used back. Oh, no, I do. I get it. I'll write him on ammo. Hi. And I still get goofed. So, yeah. The advantage of the class card system is that you can have weaker artifacts like the one I just mentioned, pair up with other slightly weaker artifacts, and together they work very strong. And you can have other ones, like the mask one, be paired with very situationally beneficial ones, like the pyramid one, so that the overall power of the class isn't like too strong. Because I mean, the sniper. Because I mean, that class card for the sniper is still very strong. You deal, like, if you can set up correctly, you deal a ton of damage. That's the keyword, however. You have to set up correctly. If you're not at, like, if you're not in the ideal position for, hang on, sure, I'll take out some machine gun. I've got a quest, in any case, so it's worth it. But yeah. So, yeah, if you take, for example, a sniper class and you just put it, like, flat terrain with, like, a bit of cover against the, like, any of the other ones, or, like, the slightly more combat-oriented ones, it gets absolutely smoked, because the premise of the class, the idea is that you don't use it at, like, normal/close range fights. So, that's good to know. We have found the treasury. And, hold on. We're going to take advantage of the incredible power of the bush. And just finish this one, because this one is always kind of a chore to do. Yeah. So, overall, what I'm trying to say is that it's kind of like... No, it's not kind of like... What it is that it's a very effective balancing method, because what it means is that developers can put in very, very strong abilities, like kind of like the black hole gear. That's really good. Being able to... Hold on. This is going to be really funny. Watch this. Okay, hold on. We're gonna wait for them to turn around across this corner. I'm gonna... And then we just freaking shoot him. Yep. So that was a perfect example of how to use this class, how to use this like character or class card. Now, admittedly, and I'll explain why as soon as we get away from the enemies, because they do not like being stopped. They do not like me much. So, we used a couple things there. Number one, we used, well, our eyes and ears. We saw that there was somebody approaching, and we could also see them on the mini-map. So we just took advantage of that. Oh, somebody took down Bodhi. Interesting. We've got competition in this game. So, you know. And then the main thing we did was, we used the advantage of the, bush perk, which is that the longer you spend in costume before you shoot somebody, if you spend time, well, it's two parts. Number one, if you spend time in the costume mode, so like, it's quote-unquote disguised, yeah. And you shoot somebody, you get a increased recoil effect. So, or decreased, it's like, yeah. You get this decreased recoil for a short duration. It's very, very good. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. And I'm going to attempt to not die. Friggin' traps. Oh, nice. Ooh, and get a hammer. So, yeah. We took advantage of, well, the weapons we had, and mainly the bush advantage. We made sure to wait long enough for him to cross so that we could use our machine gun, which normally has a ton of recoil. With the buff, it has a lot less. So, yeah. I'm just gonna do this one up close because it's a lot easier. Yeah. But as I was saying before, ow, crud, it's this one. This one's annoying. So, yeah. As I was saying before, I think, yes, my character is right, there's an enemy nearby, I'm guessing. So, the main advantage of doing a class card system is that they can throw in a gear like the Devoider, which is very strong considering what it is. It basically locks your enemy in place for 4 to 5 seconds or more. Hold on. Okay. We're just gonna hunt them because they do not seem very able. Oh, they were shooting down a drone instead of shooting me. Well, I kind of feel bad, but also they were really not paying attention. So.
Can't carry more trinkets until I extract my loot.
Wait, they had a vault key. Ooh, nice. Yes. Okay, we need this. That's really good because the vault key lets us open vaults, or data vaults, or whatever they're called, and that gets us really good loot, and also gives us a free revive kit, which is very, very nice. So, yeah. As I was saying before, the class card system lets the developer throw in developers throwing things like the Devoider, which normally in like previous season would have been absolutely insane. It lets you bunch up all of your enemies in one spot, and it keeps them in that spot for the duration of the effect, which is really, really strong. Because if, say for example, you're using a weapon such as Neo Riot, which is a like direct impact grenade launcher, you can like clump up like just a couple of like monsters or even your enemies, and then you just blast them. The Neo Riot does like 80 damage per shot. It kills in 3 shots. If you've got your enemy who isn't able to move at all, that's crazy. However, the thing is, the Neo Riot is now tied to a very specific character, or I suppose very specific class. So you can still use, and it's like, if you want to use it, that's good, and the class it goes with complements that. It gives you increased like duration, so you can use it, and I'm guessing that the rest of elements of said like character go together to make it more effective. But what it also means is that like, or I suppose, yeah, so they can add in something as powerful as the Devoider because it's inherently locked to a very specific class card, which might have slightly less, I suppose, less powerful secondary artifacts and abilities and everything. So, yeah. I have to say overall it's a very smart system, and it is very much what this game needed. It also fits like the theme and everything, so personally, thumbs up. I like it. And also it just lets the developers do a lot of very fun stuff because they can give certain weapons or abilities or whatever they want. Like, actually, there's a perfect example of this. Hold on.
Somebody's close.
Enemy close by is not something I like to hear. Hold on. Here, let's try and find some freaking buried treasure. Oh, enemy spotted. They're over there. I saw their head poke out. Okay, we're gonna swap over the machine gun for crud.
Personal. Just profitable.
Okay, that might have been like a bot. Or not, I don't know, I kinda feel bad. Oh, and we found the treasure. That's nice. Okay, class mod, that's nice. Let's extract and I'll keep talking.
Got something.
So, another advantage of the class mod, or class card system, is that it lets the developers give slightly less effective equipment much more power. For example, the shotgun rocker. It's an equipable guitar that blasts enemies in an area around you. And it was used in the past, but it's very slow and enemies can just kind of walk out of it. So, it's not super effective. However, it also has limited duration and the recharge is kind of long. So, yeah. Like, I tried it out. It's pretty good. Like, it's definitely it's definitely good for like clearing out monsters and stuff like that. If you're back, can I make it back in time? Come on, come on, come on. Yes, nice. But yeah, it was okay. It was good for like clearing out monsters and stuff like that. If you like, for example, ran like a sniper rifle and like some machine gun or something, and you're like inherent anti-monster, like enemy or monster abilities were a bit lacking, it was good for that. But otherwise, man, the machine guns in this game are so powerful. Nice! And we have just taken it out in 2 magazines. Ah, crud, enemy over there.
Got something.
We just spotted him. That's not good. Oh, yep, they're up top. Okay, we need to get the cover ASAP. And there's somebody off to my right shooting. Stagger shots, suppressor. No, we want suppressor.
Don't have such nice
We need to
stuff.
get over there quick. They've got a revived it. Or the flower blessing. Maybe both. It does not. I don't know. Doesn't really seem like a real player. I can feel bad. Yeah. Hella good loot though. Yes, please. Yes.
Can't carry more trinkets.
Let's see,
until I extract
Muldoon
my loot.
and a Manzakin. So some machine gun and shotgun. Not great. Bonus to stamina. Oh, yep. We see 2 enemies fighting up top. Let's go up here, but we're gonna take this side grappling hook,
Somebody's close.
so we're not directly in the line of fire for the person up top. Okay. We're gonna whip out the machine gun. What we're gonna mainly do is this. Is hang on the ledge and look over, because it lets us see where the enemies are. And we can see one of them just went around the corner here. So, that means we can run over here, this bush, and try and ambush them. Or whatever. But yeah, as I was saying, so Shock Rocker, kind of okay back in the day. This is a new season, however, there's a card. There is a new card dedicated pretty much exclusively to it. Yeah, good shot. Okay, check your grenade. I missed.
Somebody's close.
Yeah, look, I know there's somebody's close game. I'm in the middle of shooting them and trying to throw grenades at them. The grenade part is okay. Yeah, I can't hit them. It's a good grenade. However, they... Ooh! Ooh, we've hit him. Okay, watch this. Well. Okay, we need to be careful here because our close range weaponry is questionable at best. Oh. Ooh, clever. They've wrapped around. And now we're stuck in a very interesting position. They are right below me. So, yeah. That's
Somebody's
the,
close.
oh yeah, I can see him right there. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna wait a moment, and then we're gonna throw down the coin, which lets me, what can you call it? Ah! Did they just... Back! Clever.
Gotta get back in the game.
They're a good shot.
I'm not feeling so hot.
Ooh, but they're under fire from the enemies. This is good. We need to get down there now. Yes! The AI got him. Oh. Okay, hold on. We need to clean this guy. And we get him again. Nice, and then we do the finisher. Damn, I think this is the guy who managed to take out Bodhi. Ah. Damn. They did very well. Whoever that was, very well played. Almost got me there. So. Anyways, as I was trying to say all of that time ago, let me see, Satyr. I am actually going to take that over the tight frame and then try it. Yeah. They did a heck of work, considering what they had. So, yeah, as I was saying, the shock rocker, which was that kind of like effect, the thing that you saw them using, it was kind of meh back in the day. However, with this new season, there's a new card specifically for it, and it's got a very strong effect. What it does is that there is now an infinite use time. If you use the card, you can just hold down the effect for as long as you want. Like, literally endlessly, and you move faster while you're doing it. On top of that, the equipment that it's paired with, the Hunt Claw, is a grappling hook that lets you either pull enemies to you or pull yourself to enemies. You probably want to do the second one. So, the overall idea slash theme of the card now is that, well, you find enemies, you grapple to them, and then you just keep zapping them over and over and over again. And what it does is that it's turned what's a kind of mediocre equipment into a very, very, very dangerous tool. And like, unironically, if somebody who's experienced uses that card, you're getting shredded because the shock rocker has very, very high damage. It's like insanely high. You would be very surprised. So that is part of why I really like the system, is that it lets the developers take something like the shotgun rocker, which if it's too strong, it absolutely destroys the game because it makes guns completely useless, more or less. Oh wait, I have a hammer. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it turns out... Damn. Hammer works good. Oh, right, I should probably remove this fire. I also think I hear gunshots. You want to know what it is? Let me guess. It's the person we took out. They most likely had a what's it called? A revival glyph. They had a resurrect. So they're probably back to get their stuff and to take me down again. Which means what I have just done is a terrible idea because... Oh wait, no. No, the entrance is over there.
Got something.
Right. Okay, so we've got everything, and it's... Yeah, here we go. Okay, we need to get over there now. We can do this, actually. Nope, they're gone. This is concerning. Oh. This is not the good range for this.
Somebody's close.
There are 2 enemies nearby. One of them is a bot, I think. I'm pretty sure this is that's the skin that bots use. And then there's an actual player. I just saw them at the top of the map. They're like right up there.
Got something.
More or less that was pointed at the sky, but you get the idea. Yeah. So. Anyways, yeah. Because, as I was trying to say before, okay, I need to learn how to finish a monologue, at least a discussion I'm having, before derailing to another train of thought, because it makes these videos incredibly difficult to watch, I can imagine. As I was trying to say, the class card system lets you make something like the shock rocker, which, if it's too weak, and it was beforehand, it's effectively useless. Like, it's not absolutely useless, but it's so niche that most of the time anything else is better.
Somebody's close.
Okay. I'm gonna take a minute and we're gonna prep, because this is the treasury and okay, I don't know. I'm scared. So I do have a revival token, and that means I can still resurrect, and I might need to, depending on who's left. But it still says there's an enemy nearby. I haven't seen anything on the mini-map recently, but the fact that there is somebody is kind of concerning. Yeah. Okay, so for the 3rd time, or 4th, the shock rocker. If it's too strong, it absolutely destroys the balance of the game, because all you need to do is just run up at somebody and hold the button. In my case, it's Z. I hold down Z, boom, I instantly win a fight. Or not instantly, but I have a much higher chance of winning a fight. If it's too weak, it's simply not worth bringing in most scenarios. So it's a very delicate balance for something like that.
Somebody's close.
There's an enemy nearby, but I don't know where they are. Like, they're in the zone of the treasury here, which means they most likely have all the glyphs and all the equipment, and they are simply waiting. Or trying to get into the treasury, because the geometry in this game is kind of confusing. Like the layout of the map and everything. Yeah. But because of the class card system, you can now have a way to make the, the guitar very strong when you use that class card, but the class card inherently has some flaws. Yep, that was the character player from before. I know that because they shot me with the gun that I'm currently using. Yeah, crud. Okay, time to dodge. Never mind, it is time to die.
I'm not feeling so hot.
Thank God they're a terrible shot. Okay. Yep, that was the person I took out. Damn it. I got confused. I thought they were the person you were using. Okay. Well, good news, bad news. Good news, we're still live. Bad news, we lost our bonus shield. We lost a good chunk of ammo, and the person got all their items back, and they probably have access to the treasury now. So that means we're going to be playing catch-up. And no, not the very delicious food. The other, a very annoying kind of catch-up.
Stock up at the shop.
Somebody's
close.
Yeah, it sucks. No, I will admit I played that very badly. I was stuck. I thought I could just shoot him. I was admittedly stuck on the hoverboard. But, mistakes, accidents. Oh, here they are. This gun right here, the Satyr, 2-shot burst, very strong. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Okay, so I want to get back to where I died. Mainly for 2 reasons. Number 1, I want my loot back. Number 2, they most likely traded out their equipment for what I had. But it means they still had their own equipment. But basically, I had a gold shield thingy, and they most likely had a purple one, which is what I think I even seen over here. Nope, that's just the gun. Nope, we absolutely do not want a second good fella. Actually, I should probably pick up a better gun than this thing. It's alright, it's just... It's not very good at... Yeah, we'll take a Moon Duster. I mainly took it because there's a quest that said, like, deal X light machine gun damage. But, yeah, the good fella just isn't a weapon job. Well, now I am incredibly miffed. Actually, hold on. I know where I can go. I can go back to where I initially eliminated this person because they had... I had a purple... So I had a purple shield thingy, and I traded it for their gold shield thingy. And now they have my gold shield, but I can still get my purple one back. All I have to do is find where we fought, which was one of those vector outposts. I don't remember where though. My like knowledge of this map is a bit limited. Oh, here it is. It was over here. Because it was one of the other entrances of the temple. Right. Okay. We can still win this, and we will still win this. It's gonna be incredibly difficult, obviously. Seeing as the other person has... I think the other person doesn't have all the glyphs. Here we go. Resurrection kit, that's nice. Yes. Reclaimer, yes. Triathlete, yes. Heck yeah. And Trident, I don't know, we already have the Moon Duster. And that'll do. Okay. So, question number one, where the heck is this person? Because I've seen them, like, flying around and zooming around the, whatchamacallit? The, like, lower part, the, like, water, like, the flooded section here. But I haven't actually seen them make any move to go to the treasury itself. So I'm guessing either A, they don't have the glyphs, or B, we're, like, playing Ring Around the Rosie and trying to eliminate each other. Or C, they're doing an alternative quest and they really don't care about the treasury. Problem is, could I go get the treasure right now? Yes. Problem is, none of the actual glyphs I have give me, like, bonus speed or anything. Yeah. Well, I suppose the fungi blessing, but I don't have an axe. Like, I don't have easy access to fungi. So, I don't know. I'm just worried that I'm gonna get chased down and then easily eliminated. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna see. Are they waiting for us? That we have not been shot upon entering, so I am taking the answer to be no. Oh wait, no, they left? I actually just realized I haven't gotten a ping on my traverser at all in the past, like, minute or so. If it pings every minute, then... Okay. I think they either died or they are fighting somebody else. Okay, here starts the quote-unquote fun part. We have to try and get to an extraction point. Okay, we're probably gonna want this one over here. We need to keep an eye on our traverser because there's absolutely gonna be somebody hunting after us. Take that, take that, take that. Oh yeah! So this is a new thing. Yeah, so you remember those robot guys, Vectors? The ones that really hate you and have the robots and they keep trying to kill you? Yeah, they don't like it that you're stealing the artifacts. So, new thing. They just bombard you with cannons. Yep. Basically, now, when you're attempting to, whenever somebody has the, whatchamacallit, the, the main artifact, because you can't technically get other quote-unquote artifacts from, like, supply drops and stuff like that. Whenever somebody has the main artifact, they just bombard the map, with orbital strikes. They deal like 50 damage and they stun you, so yeah, very, very unpleasant. And they also they're completely just indiscriminate, so they will hit robots, players, literally anything. Very fun. Yeah. Okay. So it seems like the other player just completely gave up. Either that or they are planning the world's best, like, what is this? Muldoon and, you know, we don't need that.
Somebody's close.
And somebody's coming. Yep, here they are. I'd probably have a better time if I could actually hit my friggin' bullets. Ah! Yep, friggin' chucking friggin' poison at me. Okay. Super secret technique. Running the heck away. Never mind. They're a very good shot. Actually, I've just realized this is very dumb. They have the exact same weapon as me. Of course they're gonna be a good shot. Okay, we're gonna back up a bit so we can get better angle. Oh no, I'm getting stuck by the robots. I need to escape. Oh no, there's somebody else here. Oh, this is bad. That's a very good grenade throw. Yeah, so this is where the actual difficulty of this game comes. Which is, you've got 3 people chasing after you, all of them want you dead, and everybody else wants everybody else dead. So, how do you survive this? Well, the most effective technique is just running the heck away, because if you can move faster than the opponent, they can't actually catch up to you. But, pitting them against each other is also a very effective way. You can get a couple shoot each other. It makes for, it makes your fights easier, because you've got less people to fight. Okay, we're gonna leave them hurt but not dead, because if anything, it'll distract the other player. But best case scenario. Yeah, no, we're not fighting here. Best case scenario, they end up fighting the other person because they have to sit back and heal and everything. Worst case scenario, they make the other player take 5 seconds, and we can use those 5 seconds to progress the extraction timer. Somebody's close, which probably means that they're waiting for me. No. That's very odd. I have to say, if anything, I'm very glad that the other person took out Bodhi early on. They are not taking damage. They are not. This is bad. Okay, plan B. Get to another extraction point. Because I can't hurt them. Ah, jeez. Yeah, so this is what a good amount of HAWKED looks like. It's just running the heck away. This usually happens if you snag your artifact, and like if you leave the like players of equal or better skill alive, and you don't wipe them out early on, because they have effectively, yep, they knock down the other guy. Okay, that means that buys me time. I can go over and get a head start on this. Yep. Nice. Got a good angle, and we're not directly on the open. Somebody's close, but I know they're going to be coming from over here-ish, because that's where the other person. Yep. Yep. You're such a damn good shot. It's really freaking annoying. I mean, my aim is not the best, to be honest. They're going to be coming from around here. Ooh, they've got a robot after them. Guns! Swap guns! Swap guns! Oh, okay, we're out of here. Frick yeah. Ah! Oh. Oh, wow, that was scary. Yeah, so as you saw there, that thingy they were using, that was a shock rocker. And they were most likely using the, whatchamacallit, the card that goes with it. So.
That class card is looking shiny. You may want to think about getting it graded. Class cards are a mighty fine collectible around here, but any collector worth their salt would have a lot more cards than you do right now. No offense. Go on, unlock even more cards. You'll need to find the right artifacts and gear to do so. Exile is a calling.
Blah, 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 blah. Anyways.
Oh, Disciple had you in their sights. It's all right, Hotshot. Keep in mind, the Disciple's got seems like nothing really died.
Anyways, yeah. So, that was a very intense game. I'm gonna be honest, we were lucky there that the other player had to fight off the bots there at the end. Because it means that they had to stall, and at the end there, they were running away. They were trying to not get shot by the robots and by me. Which means that instead of just charging at me directly, which is what they ended up which is what they would have done. Otherwise, they just sat back and, well, yeah, and tried to get the cover, which means we could A, hit them and like shoot them for bonus damage, but B, we could also like charge up the thing fully, and then we managed to escape at the last moment because we were probably dead there otherwise. Anyways, yeah. So that's that's HAWKED Season 2. There's more stuff. I think they're gonna be doing more updates and everything, adding in new content. Oh, what time is it? Okay, I've still got time. I've got a meeting. Anyways, thank you everybody for watching. Yes, okay. I was like, if this isn't recording, I'm gonna be really stressed. No, it is. Yeah. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had a fun time, and I hope you have a good day. I'll see you all tomorrow with probably some just normal Tab G. Yeah. Ciao.